You must choose. Choose wisely.
Discover real cola taste.
Oh, it's like she has a choice between what, though?
Diet Coke.
They don't even show what the other one was. Yeah, it's just two cans in the shadows. Oh, the commercial. Yeah, what a production, huh? This must have been, what, Super Bowl?
This is so long, too.
This had to be Super Bowl, right? That year? It had to be. Or Oscars that year? This had to be made to run special for something. Closer?
You have chosen wisely.
Well, Indiana.
Oh, that's
You gotta be on mic for this. What are you doing? Is that Seinfeld?
Okay, we already did rides that are better than the movie. So now we're going to do the flip side. Movies that are better than the ride. Okay, so would you rather ride Indiana Jones in the Temple of the Forbidden Eye or watch any of the Indiana Jones movies? Take your pick, any one of them.
Is this just me?
No. You can start, though.
Oh, that's hard. I would, oh God. And you know I love the movies. You know I love those movies.
Yeah, well, we all love those movies. They're fantastic films.
I would almost rather ride the ride.
Okay, so you're taking the ride.
I kind of think I would rather ride the ride.
Wrong answer.
But I love the movie. You know I love the movies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
Oh.
Okay.
The ride is great. Very good. Some of the greatness has been lost on me over time. Give me Last Crusade. Come on, give it to me right now. Let's do it.
You have chosen
Just start it.
poorly.
No, you got poorly. But yeah,
Just
all
that
right,
one?
We don't agree, but yeah, give me.
The other ones.
I would even take Raiders.
Okay.
Really? No, well,
Wow.
Crystal Skull. No, I would take.
Oh, Crystal
I
Skull
think we
doesn't
could all
count.
agree that.
Give me
Yeah.
Wild Mouse over Crystal Skull. I don't really care.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like the ride, but if it closed tomorrow, you know, I give me those couple movies.
Okay. Yeah, I would say definitely Last Crusade. The other original two, Raiders and Temple of Doom, it's kind of a tough call for me. Yeah, I guess I take all the movies over the ride, actually.
It's not an easy one, but
Yeah.
It's not easy.
if you have to choose,
I'll take the movies.
I take the movies. That is a very hard one to start with.
All right, let's move on. All right. Jaws. Would you rather watch the movie or ride the ride? And the ride is not there anymore, at least in Orlando. But what is your choice?
It doesn't have its own ride
Yeah,
in Hollywood.
its own
It's just part
dedicated
of an
ride.
experience. But it's another tough one. Man, it's like I liked that ride. But is it better than the movie though? No, it wasn't better than the movie.
I guess the movie, I never saw it when it first came out, because I wasn't around when the movie came out. But the ride had such a visceral reaction because I think the first time I went on it, I was right on the left. I mean, on the left, not right on the left, on the left of the boat.
Yeah.
And
Where
that's the side with all the
Jaws,
action.
no one told me. Yeah, where Jaws came out and
Well, who knew?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't know. And where the fire and all of that. and I didn't know when I had such a visceral reaction to the ride that I didn't have to the movie, really. You know, because I think it was a little bit dated
Well,
by
it
the
was
time I
already
saw it,
dated, yeah.
which was not very long after it came out, but still, I think the ride I had a much more, like my body had a reaction to it that I didn't have to the movie. So I would say ride. I don't know. Okay, God, I'm really 2 for 2 for the rides,
Wow.
which I don't want. I don't
Which
want
is
that
weird.
to be
Yeah, I thought
true,
it was the
but
reverse. This is not going
it's
how I thought it
happening.
would.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
And I would definitely take the movie. Jaws is one of my favorite films of all time, so
Yeah.
I'm definitely
It's just
taking
too
the
good a movie. Again, and the ride was kind of cheesy. It was fun.
It's just,
but-
I love the ride.
but,
I am
yeah.
kind of sad to see it go. Hopefully, what they put there, will be better. Remains to be seen. But I would take the movie. All right, Back to the Future.
No. I don't know why we all did that, but movie.
Movie.
Yeah, movie. That's really not that hard. I don't think.
Because
I
I
like-
mean, that was basically a movie ride. I mean, you're watching a movie.
Yeah,
You're moving to it, but I'd rather sit in a seat and move to,
and be moved by that film.
or that's maybe pushing it. But I don't know if I've ever really gotten teared up from Biff and Back to the Future Part 2 or anything like that. But
You didn't get teared up
no,
when he was old. Oh,
when he gets old,
What, old Biff?
I kind
Old
of
Biff-
Biff made me cry.
old Biff really got me. Young Biff didn't do it for me, but
I
old
kind
Biff
of
really
got a
me.
little emotional on young Biff.
Yeah.
So even part 3.
I like the pre-show
Ooh.
of the ride, though. I like the pre-show. Hasta lasagna. I like the pre-show.
Biff does have a lot of funny lines in the ride,
More than the movie,
Yeah.
though.
but no,
Not more
than
than
the
movie.
But
I mean, come on. There's no, who are you looking at, butthead?
but yeah,
Don't have that on the pre-show.
Ooh la la. Yeah, I mean, really.
Oh no, they do have. No, they do have. Oh, he does have though. Yeah, the butthead at the end, which is really good.
yeah,
That
it's
is-
really
that is
funny.
one of the
yeah.
great
When they
lines.
take it away, it's really kind of
Yeah.
forced that he threw it in there at the end.
He's like,
Butthead.
yeah, he's like, yeah, you saved my life, butthead.
Yeah,
Next up, Ralph! You saved my life! Butthead! Get to me!
So that is awesome.
yeah.
It is a great ride.
And you mentioned 3. I would take the ride over 3, part 3,
That's interesting.
because I really don't need to ever see part 3 again in my life. To be perfectly honest, I'm sure I will.
Oh, part 3 is bad.
I'm sure I will, just because it has the connection to the other 2, and it is a trilogy.
Yeah.
So I'm sure at some point in my life I'll watch it again, but I could never see it again and not care. I'm more bummed about never seeing the Back to the Future ride again.
I think it's maybe the
To be
difference
honest.
why we had such a hard time with Jaws and Indiana Jones, because they were kind of more live action rides, but the 3D kind of, it has this like there's a barrier there where we were like, oh, the movie, obviously the movie wins. There's a kind of like, there's the uncanny valley thing there going, where it's
It's a little bit less of an experience.
yeah. I think so.
It's more of watching a movie in itself.
Yeah.
And then you say, well, I'd rather watch, Back to the Future than the Back to the Future
Yeah.
ride movie.
Then Jaws actually
that,
coming out of the
wasn't
water
that good.
and biting your left arm off, like I thought was going to happen for real.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
two totally different
Or
experiences.
the fire
really.
melting your flesh.
Or the fire melting, or the poison darts,
well,
shooting me in the neck.
One of the
I
all-time
thought that was
fun-
going to happen.
Yeah, for Indiana
scenes
Jones.
of any dark ride. Yeah, Indiana Jones and the Temple.
so I think there's a 3D thing. There's a
You're not fully immersed in it
yeah,
Okay.
as much.
yeah. So I'd take the movie, both movies, not all 3 movies, but 2 movies. Yeah.
All right. So then, what about The Simpsons, the ride that replaced Back to the Future? What, you're making a face, Muff? What's the problem?
No, I don't think I've never been on
she
this
hasn't done
one.
it.
I'm out.
Oh, okay. Sorry. That's right. I forgot.
Tapping out. What about it?
Well, for me, it's easy. I would rather watch The Simpsons. I don't care for the ride very much at all. Especially Simpsons, whatever it is, seasons 2 to 3 through whatever it is 10. The really good seasons. After that, I'm not sure. I didn't really watch after that, but
Yeah, those few core seasons,
are really, really excellent. But
that was some really great television. Yeah. And I just even if I never watched them again, just my memories of watching that show at that time. I guess that would have been early to mid 90s, like that period.
Yeah.
Definitely outweighs what that ride did for me.
Yeah, I would agree.
So, yeah. I hate to be so non-ride. Man, do we even like parks? What are we doing here? We've done nothing but pick movies and TV shows over the actual ride experience. But
Well, speak
in
for
all
yourself.
these, well, you haven't,
Speak for yourself.
which is interesting.
Yeah, right.
You-
Because I love
you
movies.
Not having, done as many rides as we have. So maybe it's a perspective thing. Maybe if you've done so many rides, you get kind of jaded, and it's easier to just separate a few circumstances out where you just know, wow, movie was better there.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're kind of used to this being thrown around and all the typical tricks
Yeah.
that rides throw at you.
Now, this next attraction is not there anymore. Does not exist anymore. But the Hitchcock attraction, I forget the official name of it.
Hitchcock.
Yeah.
Just think of Epcot. Disney.
Epcot. Yeah.
Epcot.
We call it Epcot.
But well, I guess any of the Hitchcock movies, or if you want to limit it to just Psycho, because that was the movie they focused on the most, or even Dial for Murder, because they showed you a part of that movie in 3D.
That's easy. The movie.
Yeah, I would agree. Pretty much all Hitchcock movies.
That show, attraction, demonstration, whatever you want to call it, he was not really very good. I'm gonna call it. I mean, I don't know. There may be some people who have some nostalgia for that, but for me, I never really got it.
It was kind of cool, but not really cool. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of torn over it, but I mean, just how good the attraction was.
Yeah, it was weak.
But yeah, kind of a little bit. What do you think, Muff?
I don't remember that ride.
All right, there you go.
Well, memory wiped.
Okay, Twister.
Ride it out.
Yeah, Twister Ride It Out or Twister the movie?
Shit it out.
Oh, man. I love that movie.
Yeah, I know you're really big on Twister.
I know. They had The Shining in there. I love that movie. The movie.
Yeah, how can you not say the movie, right? I mean,
even though the ride was fun, we got all
from
wet.
the man from Paxton himself. They blew 14-inch chunks of ice right in our face.
Off a 6-lane highway.
They ripped asphalt off a 6-lane highway,
Yeah.
and they threw it at us.
Yeah. I like the movie.
They made me stand in this stupid pose for 10 hours to film this.
Yeah, the pose that he stands in for that pre-show video is, I don't know how he stands that way. It just seems really weird.
Very unnatural.
I'm kind of surprised that ride is actually still there.
Yeah, the term ride I would use loosely.
Well, yeah, that's the whole other thing.
Again, a show / attraction,
Yeah,
demonstration, whatever you want to call it.
I think demonstration is the best word for it.
Demonstration of kind of making a Twister effect inside.
Well, that and
that doesn't
Backdraft.
quite fully come together.
Yeah, Backdraft.
that and
we
Backdraft
did bring
have
up
the same.
Backdraft on the ride that's better than the movie. I think.
Because it is better than that movie.
No, yeah, was it you said the movie was better, Backdraft, than
Did
the
I
ride?
say that? Because I'm reversing it now.
I think one of us said one and one of us said the other. Maybe I can't remember exactly.
Who said that? Yeah, it's really. Would you rather just watch the big fire scenes or kind of be in one?
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take the ride, just because I'm not huge on the movie.
I don't know. I think maybe the movie was still better than the ride. That guy's an idiot.
But
That ride is clearly better than the movie.
I would take the ride, yeah, over the
ride
movie.
is pretty good. I mean, I remember loving the movie when it came out.
Backdraft?
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, really?
That?
Okay.
Who does?
Yeah.
Gee.
I remember I'm a big Baldwin fan. I remember loving the movie when
Yeah,
it came out,
Strong
watching
Island.
it in whatever DVD. But yeah, the ride is better. The
Starring
ride-
Randy Orton.
I think I think the ride is better. It
little
just
known
has
role.
a little more. I think that visceral, that real life reaction is just, I don't know.
Well,
it was
stronger,
hot.
stronger in me.
I think that was what the
Yeah.
most use of fire ever in
Yeah.
a single attraction.
Besides Jaws.
The heat was ridiculous.
Besides Jaws, I think it might have even beat out Jaws.
Well, it's all fire. I mean, it's nothing but fire in your face,
Yeah.
melting your face off.
How about a
Yeah.
little fire, Scarecrow?
Yeah.
Is that overused yet?
And
No, you got plenty of room.
we
Okay,
just-
we're
we
still
have
good?
to say
Okay.
the movie is so good, but the ride is just
Really, I didn't think
know.
the movie was really that great. A couple of scenes were actually really cool. The two really big firefighting scenes actually were cool because
yeah.
they actually
They were
because this is before
groundbreaking. They were
CGI because so
groundbreaking.
you
Yeah.
had to do all that shit for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
They're
it looked really
groundbreaking.
good. But the movie as a whole is not great.
It's very
In
cheesy.
my opinion.
If you
It
saw it
has-
in '92, I mean, it was great.
Yeah, it
but-
doesn't hold up. It has
Yeah.
a sort of a TV movie look to it, I think.
I know what you're talking
There's
about.
something
I
about
definitely
it.
know what you're talking
It
about.
doesn't quite hold up to full cinema levels
Yeah.
or standards. There's
Yeah.
something about the acting and the
Well,
look
the
of it,
story
the feel
isn't
of it.
exactly focused either.
It's a little. It's lacking.
The ride just has maybe more of an impact if you go on it.
Well,
If you watch the movie or
gone
go
now.
on it and then watch the movie back to back, you might be like, oh, the ride was a little bit
it's
more
better
impactful.
than the replacement.
Impactful. Yeah.
Yes. Let's move it on. Earthquake. You saw Earthquake, right, Brian?
The movie, yes, I have.
So what do you think?
Charlton Heston,
Earthquake now called
a
Disaster,
70s classic.
but essentially still the same attraction.
Yeah.
So would you rather?
Well, the meat, the
yeah.
final part.
right.
They keep changing.
The payoff
the,
is
the show scenes.
yeah.
As far as just the payoff, yeah, that's better than that movie.
Okay.
That wasn't a great movie. It doesn't hold up. It was a disaster movie, which became a bigger thing, kind of a fad in the 90s. But this one was one done way back in the 70s, and it didn't hold up. You know, shaking a model,
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
and then, it didn't hold up.
Okay.
Hello. Gotham Cornerstone? Yes, we seem to be down to our last diet fruit.
Oh, yeah. Like it was
A
yesterday.
gentleman is on his way to pick some up. Just look for a black car. No, this black car will be rather difficult to miss. And by the way, the gentleman is usually in quite a rush.
Just for the taste of it.
Yeah, not as epic. Not as epic.
Then how did I see that
Wow.
Indiana Jones commercial?
Yeah, that was that was like a heavy, I don't know, hit of nostalgia right there. That was nuts.
Yeah.
All right. We're back. All right, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic.
I got a lot on this one. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
God Almighty.
Clear the way.
God Almighty. You
I'm
know
gonna
this.
take
okay.
a leak.
You know how I feel about Jurassic Park. Okay, maybe you
do?
I know.
Maybe.
Oh,
okay.
you do,
I
maybe.
know how she
He
I don't know
knows.
as much.
This was my movie. Okay, this was like my movie, my coming of age movie. I mean, this was my everything. And
Oh, man.
you know this. You know this.
I do?
I don't know.
think-
Andrew.
I don't
knows.
think I
Oh,
do.
Yeah, Andrew knows.
Yeah, I know.
This was my movie. I was all about it.
Well, that movie
The
still.
special effects,
yeah.
all of it. I had the making of, I had the everything. And talk about a softball. They had this lobbed at them, the whole movie, the blueprint of the movie. And they go with a water ride. A water ride. A water ride.
Yeah.
All right. So you mean, yeah, there was a built-in
There was a built-in
theme park attraction
ride.
in the movie that
Yeah. The movie
would've
is a theme
made
park attraction.
the most sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make a Jeep adventure that goes
Yeah.
wrong and the dinosaurs get out.
They had it.
But instead they did a boat, shoot the shoots.
Shoot the shoots and a bad one. They had everything right there. All you want to see is, the cup of water right there and a Tyrannosaurus come out. That's all you want to see. A Dilophosaurus, that's all you need. And it's not there. None of it is there. It's like they went in a completely different direction than what it should have been. I don't know who's happy with this ride. I don't know.
They did think about doing the Jeep attraction. I've seen artwork for it, but yeah, they decided to go with a shoot the chutes.
Well, I think the
Right.
story was what Poseidon was supposed to be the shoot the shoots,
Oh, really? Is that the
which
story?
would have made sense too.
that would have made more
And
sense.
Jurassic Park was going to be the Jeep, but then somewhere along the way, with budget constraints and whatnot, Poseidon became a walkthrough, and the Jurassic Park became the shoots that it is.
Okay, I'll buy that. That makes sense to me.
It's just such a lost opportunity. I don't know. It really is for me personally.
yeah. Okay, so
For a
I
lot
think-
of people,
I think we
maybe.
can all agree on that. Yes, it is a lost opportunity.
It's a lost world, really. Let's be
Oh,
honest.
hang on a second now. Now the movie.
It's not a lost-
The first
don't-
Jurassic Park
don't
movie.
bring that into it.
The first Jurassic
No,
Park
you know what
movie
it is?
way
Lost World. 'Cause
better
Lost World was terrible. Okay, yes. go on.
than the ride, but I'll take the ride over Lost World and Jurassic Park 3. Those two movies are fucking trash. They're awful.
Ding ding, we got our first curse of this episode, and it wasn't me. That's shocking.
Ooh, okay, wait.
Fuck, man,
Wait.
that's shocking.
Wait, worse than. Yeah, yep, okay, yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the two sequels, yeah, absolutely. The first movie is better than the ride. That's the only one.
Great movie ride. Now there are a lot of movies in the Great Movie Ride, so let's go one by one. No,
God.
I'm only
Well,
kidding.
first of all, the name is deceiving, because that ride really isn't great. Maybe it should be called, OK Movie Ride.
The when it's raining, go on this ride.
Yeah,
ride.
That's the perfect
Which is
title.
exactly what happened last time we were there. It was in the middle of a thunderstorm. Yeah, it's exactly the when it's raining movie ride, or the
The Great Thunderstorm ride.
Yeah, better than standing out in the thunderstorm.
Yeah, well, a lot of the movies that they depict in the Great Movie Ride
Well,
really are great.
I mean, okay, yeah, that was what I was gonna say. Arguably, the movies they picked are great.
Yeah, but the ride itself is not great.
No,
So I would take probably most of the movies that they showed in there over that ride. I would take, Singing in the Rain, Raiders, Casablanca, Fantasia, etc. Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I'd probably take all those movies.
Wouldn't you take Wizard of Oz?
Alien.
I don't know if I'd do that.
I'd
Alien.
definitely take Alien.
Wizard of
yeah.
Oz is pushing it for me. I really don't like that movie.
I don't know. That's actually a tough call.
That's a weird, I don't know, mess of a movie, if you ask me.
A mess, huh?
I don't really like that one. Never did.
I mean, I
Even
haven't
as a
seen it in
kid,
long
even as a
time.
kid, I never connected with that.
Throwing
one.
shade.
Yeah, it
at
wasn't a movie that I
Wizard of
watched over
Oz.
and over again, but
Yeah, big reveal
I
here.
like it. all right.
But yeah, Alien,
Yeah.
Raiders, of course. That's about it.
Oh, Mary Poppins. I don't know about Mary Poppins actually.
Oh, Poppins plays a part in the beginning.
Yeah.
Um,
That one I'm on the fence.
mm,
Yeah, exactly.
that's all right.
Yeah.
That's mediocre, like the ride is. What is the first scene supposed to be with the cake? The
That's
dancers on the cake.
Ziegfeld Follies. That was.
Oh, is that better than the ride?
I don't know. I haven't. What did I see? I've seen Footlight Parade, and that's okay.
It's
They
kinda-
show the trailer for that in the pre-show.
Okay.
It's a little bit scary with the animatronics for me. The Footlight Parade part. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, that was a film. Yeah, the Ziegfeld Follies film is it's okay. It's not great.
you have seen it.
Yeah, I have seen
You just changed your mind.
it. No, I couldn't remember because
That's how good it was.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right,
It's too many movies. It's a mess.
Yeah, all right. Let's move on. Let's move out of Universal and Disney
Thank goodness.
and let's go to Six Flags.
Oh, it's worse.
Dark Knight.
Movie.
Oh, all right.
Oh man.
Muff.
Oh man. Well,
Oh man.
I'm not a fan of the movies.
Really?
I know. So I mean, I guess. Oh God, I'm not a fan of the movies. I'm gonna go ride.
Gee.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
the ride sucks.
Yeah.
You fully admit that the ride sucks.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not a
Wow.
fan of the movies. That's me personally.
The Dark Knight
Really?
was the one bright spot in that trilogy.
I guess.
Although in the end, I don't like it
But
as much as Batman '89.
But was the Dark Knight the bright spot, or was the villain?
Well, that is the movie.
The bright
though.
spot.
You can't like separate one from the. You can't just excerpt the
Yeah.
performance and not
I mean, it
include
wasn't
it in
like
that movie.
the Joker, the ride, like the Dark Knight Joker, the
I'd
ride.
rather sit and watch that movie again than ride the ride.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Notwithstanding the
Okay.
pre-show,
Okay.
which does get honorable mention. I do enjoy it. I do enjoy Aaron Eckhart's absolute worst acting performance ever, and his little hair move.
That's great.
You have to love that. His what is it? His like laugh pause. He does like a laugh break pause in there.
Yeah, it's like, I'm upset that he keeps stealing my press.
Stealing my press. And just kind of pauses
And the
and
pauses,
smiles and
I've never heard anyone laugh at that line ever.
no. And then the only thing anybody ever laughs at is when his hair moves.
Yes.
I might have to take it back. I might go with the
Were you
movie.
too harsh?
Because
I'm
Heath Ledger
thinking
is just
about
so
it.
good in that movie.
I'm thinking about it now, and
The movie
Heath
has
Ledger
its problems, but
so
it's-
amazing.
there's a lot of really
You're
good stuff in
thinking
that movie.
Rises or something. Like okay,
I'm
not
thinking
better
of
than
the first one, The Dark Knight, and
or
the
even
last
Begins.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're thinking Rises or Begins,
I would take the ride over Begins and Rises.
If we're talking about the first or the third movie, I would say The Ride, even if The Ride
But this
was...
one is clearly after that one movie.
Even
so
if The
It's
Ride
not even a
was,
franchise thing.
you
It's just
know-
Dark Knight Ride versus movie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
for me, I take the movie.
Okay,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna amend my choice and say the movie. Because Heath Ledger was so amazing, and yeah, okay.
This next one, we were actually talking about this earlier tonight, before the mics were on.
What? We don't talk.
Correct.
All right.
Days of Thunder. This is an old simulator ride.
Jesus. Neither.
Oh,
Would you
Is there
rather
an
watch
option
the
for
movie?
neither?
Sure, you could say that.
James Bond, License to Thrill. That's my answer.
I was going to bring that one up.
That's my answer. I'd rather do that. The follow-up in King's Dominion.
Well, okay, so Days of Thunder, we'd all just would rather do something else.
Just
Okay.
fuck it. Yeah.
All right. So James Bond, License to Thrill. Now, I think you were the only one that saw that between the three of us, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. So how was that? Would you rather watch any of the James Bond movies?
I only did it once, but I do remember really enjoying it. I liked it better than a couple of the movies, at least.
All right.
Not all of them, but...
All right. Terminator 2.
oh,
Oh, God, that's tough. That is such a good show. The show is like a sequel to the movie in itself.
the
It's
movie
like Terminator 2.1. You know?
Yeah.
Terminator T.1. Yeah, it's
What?
the T1000. You know where I'm
Same time.
going
Oh,
with
yeah,
this.
yeah.
You know where I'm
What?
going with this. Yeah, the movie. The movie, though. I gotta go movie.
Such a classic film.
I gotta go movie. I mean, the show is amazing.
I would say the movie, again, like Jaws, another one of my favorite films of all time. Got to take the movie. Love the ride, though. T2 3D, best 4D show out there.
Yeah,
Because-
that's one where I
yeah.
want to take both, really.
So,
I don't
yeah.
want to have to sacrifice in that case.
It's just so incredible that they got James Cameron on board for that, and Schwarzenegger, and Linda Hamilton, and Edward Furlong, and Robert Patrick. That got everyone from the movie back
Yeah.
together to do this ride. It's incredible.
And the line is even part of the ride.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's
It's
yeah.
really just very well thought out and well executed.
But the movie is insane.
I guess I'll go movie too.
All right. Peer pressure.
Yeah, you got me.
Okay. Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Yeah, we did the ride.
Yeah.
Muff, you didn't do the ride, but
Okay.
well, actually, there are two mermaid
Little
attractions.
Mermaid.
I forgot. There's also they show an
Let's just-
not MGM anymore. Hollywood Studios.
Oh, let's just say movie and call it a day.
Yeah, I'd say the movie. Okay, Toy Story.
Movie,
Toy Story versus Toy Story Midway Mania.
movie.
Yeah, I take the movie. I take all of those movies, I think.
No, you Buzz Lightyear, though. Are we counting that?
Oh, the Buzz Lightyears? Oh, I take the movies. Well,
Yeah, me too. No, the movie is
I take the first two. I don't know about the third, but
I need to take the third. Yeah, all
You
those
didn't take the
movies. Those
third?
movies are all very good.
all right, sure, I'll take them all.
I'll
Why
take them
not?
all over those rides.
Okay, Roger Rabbit.
Movie.
Yeah, movie.
Well, wait, what was the ride?
Exactly.
There you go.
You do it and you can't even remember it because it had nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
With the exception of that really cool looking arm black hole trick at
Oh,
the end.
the final gag.
Whatever it was, that's really great. But aside from that,
How they reveal the exit door.
yeah, the ride is really not very good though.
They have one cool trick and the rest sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, at Disneyland, you spin, it sucks.
Festival of the Lion King.
Yeah, move on.
All right. Wayne's World
All this
versus
Disney garbage. Who gives a shit?
All right, let's play. Wayne's World versus Hurler.
Oh, Wayne's World all the way.
Yeah.
I take Wayne's World 2
both of those movies
over Hurler.
I don't even know.
King Kong versus King Kong 360. The King Kong
Which one?
remake 2005 because that's what the ride is based off of.
What, Peter Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh, I take the 360, the ride.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
want to ever
would
see
too.
that movie again. I'm embarrassed that I saw it once, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
it's
kind
not
of
very
am. I'm embarrassed that I fell for it.
Lethal Weapon. They had the Lethal Weapon stunt show at Great Adventure.
Movie. I never saw the stunt show, but I saw little bits
yeah.
of it over the years.
Yeah.
Or I don't think it was that many years that it was there. Probably was only there for a couple seasons, actually. But, yeah, at least if you piece together the best parts of those 4 films, you have something that's better than that stunt show was.
Yeah, I take all 4 movies. Really, any of them. Okay, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Ooh, Sweat Bob. SpongeBob Sweatpants?
That's the perfect one.
Yes, SpongeBob Sweatpants. You know you're going to sweat in that queue. In Kings Island, anyway. On a hot day in August.
So what would you rather do? Would you rather watch that show?
That or the show?
or do the simulator or Rock Bottom Plunge?
Oh, he's got another one. Yeah. I don't know. I can't decide. It's like Terminator. They're both good. Because like Terminator 2, that was an instance where there was the actual... It's the people who do the show who did the ride.
Oh, okay.
It's the cast. It's, you know, I guess the same animator, the same director, so it's really on par. It's the same thing.
The simulator show is very good. The pre-show is really, I love the pre-show video for that.
Which is just clips from the show.
But
so
yeah,
maybe
but it's like he did a really good job.
maybe you
stringing
want the
clips
show
together.
then better. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had
Yeah, I don't know.
they picked out some great snippets that really make you laugh.
Oh, what about Rock Bottom Plunge?
Show.
Okay.
That was a bare bones
Yeah,
coaster
I
that
guess
wasn't
so.
very fun. It was just okay.
It was all right. I liked it.
I don't need to ever do it again, ever.
Yeah.
It was very gimmicky.
It was
It's
like-
those little compact shits.
I liked it, but yeah, it was
They're
like I
becoming
guess
a
I
little
never need to really
too much. There's a few too many of those going in these days, I guess, because they're cost saving. But that's another topic.
those
that's,
Eurofighter type
that's another topic.
rides.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not a huge fan of those.
All
They're
right.
very gimmicky.
And I'm out.
All right.
Just make sure you reject everything I said about the Indiana Jones ride. Thank you. Love the ride, but damn it, what was I thinking?
Yeah. It's like, thanks for writing. You chose wisely.
Hey guys, we'd love to know what you think. Post a comment or question on thanksforwriting.tumblr.com or email us at thanksforwriting@yahoo.com. We're on Facebook too.
I wipe my ass with Facebook.